good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing well. So the 10-year after yesterday's Fed announcement is now at 3.397. So today was a good day for the 10-year Treasury, was a good day for mortgage interest rates. So we'll see if that trend continues as they sort through all this stuff. But 3.397 is where we're at last time I looked. We'll see where we close out a little bit later. What else? I wrote a few things down. Had a client call. So with New American Funding, we're actually a loan servicer as well. So with the exceptions of just a few types of loans, our down payment assistance, we don't service. And I think that's really about it. Our jumbo, right, are the only two. Everything else we service. So we closed the client a couple of years ago. And today they called me and said, hey, Jeff, my escrows. And I said, well, so when you... most people, 99% of people, they just in their mortgage payment, you pay your principal and interest, you pay your taxes, your insurance, and whatever else. And pieces of that every month go into what they refer to as an escrow account, right? So last year he had received some money back. And so he was wondering, hey, Jeff, do I get money back every year from my escrow account? And I talked to him about the way escrow accounts work, about the county assessing the home, and depending on the assessed value and how much the escrow you put in, you either, sometimes you get some back, sometimes you pay the county some extra, sometimes they call it just break even. So you just never know. But the good news was I got him in touch with our customer service, our servicing department, and they'll be able to give him some great information and guide him through that. So that's great stuff. Also read something this morning from Gino Ariema, right? The head basketball coach of the fabulous Connecticut Huskies women's basketball team, right? It's been there forever, right? He says, what's the difference between good players and great players? And he said, great players never get tired. And I thought to myself, wow, isn't that something, right? So saw a little bit of that with the Dunwoody High School lacrosse team last night, right? And not only last night, but most nights. Most nights, we've won some games pretty handily, but the tight games, and we've lost two, we're 12-2 now. The ones we've lost, kind of a different story, but the tight games that we've won, you can see where we've pulled away in the fourth quarter, right? It looks like our team might just have a little better condition than some of the other teams, right? So that leads me to a conversation. We're blessed enough today to have an agent call and say, hey, Jeff, can you give me a call back? I was on the other line when she called. I called her back. I said, hey, Brittany, how are you? Jeff Glick here. Wasn't sure what she needed, but she goes, hey, another one of your agents, and I've seen you on social media, and I checked out some of your videos, and one of your top agents said, hey, if you need to get some things done, you need to get a hold of my mortgage guy, Jeff Glick, and his team. They'll rock it for you, right? So we had this conversation, and part of what she said to me, right, this was later in the day, she goes, so blah, tell me about it. So I gave her the whole spiel, right, my elevator speech plus, and then ultimately she says to me, or not ultimately, but at some point she says to me, hey, Jeff, so when is your team available? And it went right back to the Gino Ariema thing and said, hey, my team never gets tired. The difference between great and good, my team never gets tired. We're there. I said, we are there to support our realtor agents. We're there to help our clients. And whatever that looks like is when we're going to be working. We'll work for you whenever you need us to work for you, right? So that was that conversation. And then I think ultimately, I think that was it. I got what I got. Oh, so anyways, back to last night. So, right, we played Marietta in lacrosse. We ended up winning 14-10. It was a 2 here, 2 there, 4-4, 5-5, 6, all the way up, right? Till we went up like 11 to something, and then fourth quarter, we lay 4 on them or 5 on them, and they lay 1 on us, and we end up 14-10. Sam Glick, number 8, great job last night, my man. And then a big shout out to our goalie, an amazing goalie, Will Levy. He goes coast to coast. My man goes from our goal, runs down the middle, makes a little pass off to number 2, Jack Pankey, takes a little jab step, rolls. Pankey gets it back to him, and our goalie makes a goal. You don't see that very often in lacrosse. Coast to coast, Will Levy. Love it, man. If you need something to do with mortgages, you have any more questions about escrows, whether they're tax escrows or insurance escrows or whatever, escrows in general, give us a call. If you have any questions regarding mortgage programs, or if you just need a great lender team, 404-915-6834 or glickmortgage.com. Have a great day. See you.